Have you ever wondered what happens in the brain after someone stops drinking? It often starts with a deafening silence. The chaos of alcohol dependence has paused, but a quiet, persistent whisper remains, tempting just one more. This is where the real battle for sobriety begins, not just in willpower, but deep within the brain's own chemistry. Alcohol hijacks the very circuits that control pleasure, motivation, and stress. Recovery isn't just a psychological journey, it's a biochemical one. And today, we're diving into the science of how specific medications can help the brain heal, giving people a fighting chance at lasting sobriety. First, let's talk about naltrexone and the brain's reward system. You might know someone who says they don't even like the taste of alcohol anymore, but they drink to feel normal. That's not weakness, it's brain chemistry. When alcohol hits the bloodstream, it triggers the brain's opioid receptors, flooding it with pleasure-causing endorphins. The brain quickly learns alcohol equals reward. Soon, just seeing a bottle or passing a bar can trigger intense cravings. Naltrexone works by blocking those opioid receptors. It's an antagonist, which means it sits on the receptor without activating it, like a key that fits in a lock but doesn't turn. When someone on naltrexone drinks, the expected rush of pleasure simply isn't there. Alcohol just feels dull. A landmark study in the New England Journal of Medicine found that naltrexone cut relapse rates by 50% compared to a placebo. Brain scans even show it quiets down the brain's pleasure center when exposed to alcohol cues. Over time, this rewires the brain. The reward loop weakens, the cravings fade, and for the first time in years, a person can make a choice with clarity, not compulsion. As one person, Mark, described it, "It's not that I stopped wanting alcohol overnight, it's that it stopped wanting me." Next up, let's explore Acamprosate, the great stabilizer. After detox, many people feel a profound emptiness. They can't sleep, their moods swing wildly, and a restless fog clouds their mind. This isn't just emotional turmoil, it's the aftershock of withdrawal. To understand this, picture your brain's chemistry as a balancing act between two neurotransmitters. There's glutamate, the gas pedal that keeps you alert, and GABA, the brake pedal that calms you down. Alcohol acts like a heavy foot on the brake, boosting GABA and suppressing glutamate. To compensate, the brain starts pushing harder on the gas and easing off the brake just to function. Now, what happens when you suddenly remove the alcohol? You're left with way too much gas and not enough brake. The result is a hyperexcited nervous system, anxiety, insomnia, irritability, and intense cravings. This is where Acamprosate or Campril comes in. It acts like a biochemical peacemaker, helping to restore the natural balance between glutamate and GABA. Think of it as a reset button for your nervous system. It doesn't make you feel high or change your personality. It just brings back a sense of stability. A major study in the Journal of the American Medical Association showed that Acamprosate doubled the likelihood of staying sober compared to a placebo. For people like Mark, who called early recovery a storm in my skull, Acamprosate became his anchor. It didn't make the hard days disappear, but it made them survivable. Finally, there's Disulfiram, also known as Acamprosate. This medication works very differently. It's less about brain chemistry and more about creating a powerful physical deterrent. Here's how. Normally, your liver breaks down alcohol in 2 steps. First, into a toxic compound called acetaldehyde, and then into a harmless substance. Disulfiram blocks that second step. So if someone taking Disulfiram drinks even a small amount of alcohol, that toxic acetaldehyde builds up rapidly. The result is a severe and immediate physical reaction: flushing, intense nausea, vomiting, a pounding headache, and a racing heart. It's a biochemical alarm bell that's impossible to ignore. For some, this creates a non-negotiable boundary, a seatbelt, as one patient called it. It requires strong motivation and must be used under strict medical supervision. But a comprehensive Cochrane review found that when supervised, Disulfiram significantly improves abstinence rates. It acts as a bridge between the intention to stay sober and the action of doing so. It's crucial to understand that these medications aren't a cure for addiction on their own. They don't replace therapy, community support, or the hard work of building a new life. Instead, they give the brain a chance to heal, to catch up with the soul's desire for recovery. Addiction is a disease of brain circuitry. While connection and purpose rebuild the emotional self, these medications help rebuild the neurochemical foundation. Over time, the fog lifts, sleep returns, and real, sober joy begins to emerge. Not a fleeting chemical rush, but the steady rhythm of a balanced mind. Mark now wakes up early, clear-eyed. He says he rarely thinks about alcohol anymore. "My brain's quiet," he smiles. "It finally feels like mine again." So to recap, Naltrexone breaks the reward loop, making alcohol less appealing. Acamprosate stabilizes the brain's chemistry, easing the storm of early withdrawal. And Disulfiram acts as a powerful deterrent. Together with therapy and support, they offer a science-backed path toward healing. Please remember, this video is for educational purposes. Always consult a qualified healthcare professional to find a personalized treatment plan that's right for you. Recovery is possible, and science is here to help. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on health and science. We'll see you in the next one.